$250 million to spend. The summer transfer window is now open. So, Josh, Berta, Arteta, Arsenal as a whole, do not mess this up. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the transfer show. I hope you are all blessed and well. I have all the latest transfer rumors surrounding Arsenal and one player Arsenal will definitely sign this week. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. And before I get into the video, just a quick word from my cousin. But wait a second, people. Hold on a second. This not right. 99% not subscribe. Yo, this video now move to you subscribe. Me go wait. You subscribe? We can't forward now. As I said at the beginning of the video, Arsenal could spend up to $250 million this transfer window. And here is why, because this comes from Kieran Maguire, who spoke to BBC Sport. He has a following of 130k on social media. And he said this, and I quote, "As the most profitable club in Premier League history, Arsenal could easily spend over 200 million in the window and have no PSR concerns." The reason why I said 250, because you have to remember there are ones that still need to go, like Sambi Lokonga, like Nuno Tavares, and Reece Nelson as well. Even though he's on loan, I think he's going to come back to the Arsenal. Remember, he had that surgery as well. He's going to come back, and I believe he will be sold this summer. And another potential outgoing could be Gabriel Martinelli as well, and that could take the total summer spending over 250 million this summer. So with 200 million to spend plus outgoings as well, Arsenal will have up to 250 million to spend this summer. A big summer ahead. And that first summer signing will be happening this week, in my opinion. And that will be Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad. To understand my thought process, we need to go back to May 17th when Liverpool reached an agreement for Jeremy Frimpong. And it says here, Liverpool agreed a deal for Jeremy Frimpong. Here we go. Agreement done. Release clause met. This was on May the 17th. Now, let's go to the next day, May 19th. On May the 19th, it was confirmed that Jeremy Frimpong has now passed his Liverpool medical. Then, on the 30th of May, Jeremy Frimpong deal all signed and sealed with official announcement imminent. That was on the 30th of May at 8:50 in the morning. By 5:45 on May 30th, Jeremy Frimpong's deal to Liverpool had been completed. Now let's look at Martin Zubimendi's timeline. On the 10th of May, we had agreed a deal to sign Martin Zubimendi. It was all but confirmed. Then, 4 days ago, about 4 days ago, it was said that he is set to have his medical. And we haven't heard anything since. So in my opinion, that medical has already happened. Documents are already signed and he will sign this week. Because if you look at the timeline, it took Liverpool less than 2 weeks to complete the Frimpong deal. We heard about Zubimendi in January. Apparently the deal was all but completed on the 10th of May and we're still waiting for him to sign. This is why I released the video yesterday asking why Arsenal takes so long to sign players. This deal should absolutely be done this week in this mini transfer window that is open right now. So I believe Martin Zubimendi will be officially confirmed as an Arsenal player this week. But who's coming in after him? Surely it has to be one of these two. Sesko or Gyökeres. Gyökeres or Sesko. Arsenal want Sesko. Arsenal want Gyökeres. Arsenal are the favourites. Gyökeres is the number one. Sesko is the number one. I don't care. Pick one and bring one in. The latest on Benjamin Sesko is this. RB Leipzig have indeed started negotiations with Arsenal over Sesko's deal. The Gunners' objective is to make progress on several fronts simultaneously. I'm going to say that again. The Gunners' objective is to make progress on several fronts simultaneously to avoid being left empty-handed if talks were to break down. For now, Sesko does not have personal terms. He doesn't have a personal agreement with the English club, whereas Gyökeres has already given his verbal agreement to join the Gunners. Wait and see. This broke just this morning regarding Victor Gyökeres. Arsenal have a total agreement with Victor Gyökeres. We've known this for weeks now. Sources suggest that there is a total verbal agreement between Gyökeres over a 5-year contract until June 30th, with important salary and signing on bonus, everything verbally agreed. As informed before, Victor Gyökeres is impressed by Arsenal FC's project plans and would love to join and play under Mikel Arteta. As of today, there were no talks between Sporting and Arsenal. No official offers or any talks. However, the situation can change in the next few days. Talks ongoing with Sesko. He is the main target for Arteta. So Sesko is the main target, and that's what we've been hearing. If RB Leipzig do not suggest an acceptable fee in the next days, Arsenal will close the deal with Sporting Lisbon for Victor Gyökeres. Berta is working on Benjamin Sesko and Victor Gyökeres deals simultaneously. As I said, working on both deals to make sure we get at least one. I think this is a very, very good strategy from Berta, because look how many times we've been locked into one player and we haven't had a backup. Look at Modric, for example. Like, look at the time. It was in for him. We didn't have a backup, so we went and got Trossard instead. Do you know what I mean? Now, hindsight's one of the things. Look at the way things have turned out since. But the fact that we are making sure that we are talking to both players and we're going to sign one is good, because we can't miss out on any of them. It would be absolutely devastating if we didn't get at least one of these targets. Regarding the search for a new left winger, we know that Arsenal have been interested in Rodrigo for some time in the last few months. We're going to read this out very quickly. A move involving Rodrigo and Arsenal is proven to be very complicated. There have been talks in recent hours. The biggest issue is his wage demands, reportedly amount around 10 million per net year. Arsenal are not prepared to go that far. Rodrigo is willing to leave Madrid if the right offer comes in. This was on May the 23rd. As of yesterday afternoon, Rodrigo has told Real Madrid he wants to stay. We don't know how official this is, but we know that Xabi Alonso has recently just taken over Real Madrid, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want to look and assess what he has in his squad, and if he feels that Rodrigo has a place in his team, because everyone wants to stay and play for Real Madrid. Biggest club in the world, understand it, get it, and this, that, and the other, blah, 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 whatever. But at the end of the day, are you going to get the playing time you think you're going to get? I don't know. Are you going to dislodge Vinicius Jr.? There's a left wing screaming at you. Arsenal's left wing is screaming at you if you want it. But at the end of the day, Arsenal are not going to pay more than they need to for Rodrigo. So this deal, I don't think we've heard the last on this Rodrigo deal. I genuinely don't think we've heard the last at all, because as time goes on, Rodrigo will know if he actually does have a future, and minds can change. But as of right now, Rodrigo will not be joining the Arsenal. Now, has anyone heard of this footballer before? Because I have not. I'd be very surprised if you had. Igor Tyon. This story came out only a couple of hours ago. I've never heard of this player before. I'm pretty sure that he is a youngster, because it says here, Arsenal are ready to sign Blackburn forward Igor Tyon, offering over 1 million plus add-ons. The Rovers are willing to sell the 17-year-old if the deal is right. So this potentially is going to be one for the future that Arsenal are trying to sign. I don't know much of them, so I ain't going to say much of them now. The main person or people we want is either Sesko or Gyökeres. My dream for getting Isak is over. So, my number one is Gyökeres. Arteta's number one is Sesko. We're speaking to both. We need to sign at least one. Zubamendi will be coming in this week, in my opinion. And then it's to secure that left wing. Then it's to secure another creative midfielder. Do we need a right back? We will get into that. But people, let me know what you thought of this video. A lot has been said. Arsenal can spend up to 250 million with outgoings as well. We know that we are interested in Sesko and Gyökeres. We're speaking to both of them. Is there a world where Arsenal sign both Sesko and Gyökeres? I think it's absolutely impossible, because of the money that Havertz is on, he will have a place in this team. He will have a place in this team, whether we like it or not. Do you think Rodrigo could come to the Arsenal? I don't know. But let's wait and see what happens. I'm going to be back tomorrow with another transfer show. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you leave your comments below of what you thought of this video, and we will speak soon. Love and guidance, people. Peace.